Hey guys, this is Coop from Garage Gym Reviews, and today we are reacting to fitness products as seen on Shark Tank. Let's watch together. Okay, I don't know if you're like me, but I hate Shark Tank. No, I'm just kidding. My wife loves Shark Tank. She watches it a lot. She has no interest in business, so I have no idea why she's interested in Shark Tank. But I know a lot of people love Shark Tank. And there is a product category that has been introduced on there many times. She's told me about it, and that is fitness products. There are fitness products that have been displayed. Our team put them together, compiled this video, and we're gonna react to some of them. I'll let you know whether I've used them, if I think they're a good idea, and just kind of see what fitness products have been introduced on a very popular show that is Shark Tank. Let's do it together. Play.
Hi Sharks, my name's Brad, I'm 26 years old, from Ballarat, Victoria.
Brad doesn't lift.
World's first portable outdoor strength.
Oh, okay, dang. All right, I've seen some of these. My buddy actually has a gym. He used to be a personal trainer at a gym I owned. He moved to Florida and he set up a gym in a trailer. He travels around Florida. He does personal training out of a shed. It's a sick shed. It's not like this.
So
this is all cable-based.
All of your traditional
dang, it's like a squat rack on wheels.
Gym equipment and the exercises that are only capable indoors, and it places them in an outdoor setting. Okay. Something that's never been done before. So
it has been done before. Well, I don't know when this was recorded. There are companies that do this.
It comes with up to 17 strength training machines. It comes with all your bars, attachments, and weights, and it's ready to train from day one.
Wait, is this Shark Tank or is this?
Shark Tank Australia.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there were franchises for Shark Tank. Okay, cool. Yeah. First time done in Australia.
So personal trainers can have their
this is pretty cool, dude.
In the park or at the client's home. It's much more cost effective than buying all of the traditional equipment and 360 gym.
I doubt this is more cost effective than buying the, he said this is more cost effective than buying the gym equipment. Does anybody else think that's true?
I don't know, let's find out the price.
more cost effective. I mean, it's got cable machines. I mean, this thing is pretty legit.
Your business
Their weight plate loaded too.
It separates your business from your competitors, and that's what every business needs. So
one of my problems with this is the cable machines are outside, which means they're going to be rusting and rained on. It doesn't look like this part covers up, but
this is fully set up here. You've got lat pull down here. Yeah. This is a back exercise. You've got seated row here.
It's not how you use it, Steve.
He's kicking the tires. He's literally kicking the tires like, oh, how good is this thing?
Muscle.
This dude's never done a lat pull down. Look at the form. Oh my goodness.
How long does it take to set the whole thing up?
So it takes around 10 minutes.
10 minutes to set it up. When she asked that, I thought she was talking about the assembly time. You know, and he said 10 minutes. I was like, it does not take 10.
Coming in like a Harbor Freight box, you got to put the axle on. And
bolt together
trailer.
Did you invent this?
Yes.
So how much are you selling them for?
Did you invent it?
$24,990.
25 grand.
25 grand. How is 25 grand anywhere within the realm of being a competitively priced products to all these individually?
Have you bought a trailer from Lowe's lately? I mean, come on.
I guess, but he said it's more cost effective. If you, like Titan Fitness sells the same plate loaded wall mount equipment.
Maybe he's speaking to owning a building.
Okay, maybe.
I've done market research and everybody seems happy with the price.
Why do you charge like a 40%?
Everyone's happy with the price.
And that way that pays for all your parts up front.
Market research is mom. There you go.
I didn't think that.
And more important, there's another trick you missed here.
There's the video. Okay, he did not get a deal. Not surprising. The market for this is not big, let me tell you. But two of the Sharks offered to meet with him for one day for a one-on-one strategy session. It's such a niche product. I think it's a cool idea. Like, I would love to have one. The reality of me pulling that behind an RV, never happening. Most businesses, like you're paying 25 grand for this equipment where you're gonna have to pull it in a park. I just don't see the business viability in that. Why are you sitting like that? You look like Kevin O'Leary.
These are my Mr. Burns hands.
Sam does remind me, that's like an ongoing inside joke. Sam kind of reminds me, his mustache kind of reminds me of Mr. Burns. Yes.
It's the half pipe.
Say something, Mr. Burns. What does he say? What's his, like?
Excellent.
I love it, yeah. This video is brought to you by Future. Future is an online training program that allows you to have one-on-one interaction with a real-life coach and will program as many workouts as you'd like. Now, although they're sponsoring a video, I have been using Future for nearly 3 years, over 430 amazing workouts, and I just used it this morning. Can't you tell? Now, for our subscribers specifically, we've negotiated your first month absolutely free of charge. So if you'd like to start using Future, just like me, click the link below the like button and you can join.
What is something you would recommend that's in like the outdoor travel space?
Well, HitchFit makes that rack that goes into the back of the truck. Honestly, for just a tow around vehicle, that's cool, especially if you can market it well. You could maybe make it work, because I think that's what's interesting to people. But honestly, you could just get a trailer and put shelves in it and haul around adjustable dumbbells and barbells and that kind of stuff. You probably want to DIY it. I mean, these things get, you said 25 grand.
Well, especially whenever I think of like traveling personal trainers, I think of CrossFit.
Well, yeah, like group exercise.
Cable machines are illegal in CrossFit gyms.
Group exercise, yeah, yeah, not allowed. Okay, let's check out the next one. He didn't get a deal, we're not surprised. Sorry, bro.
Greetings and salutations, sharks. I am the Sultan of Sweat. Now, sharks,
I know this guy. I've talked to this guy on the phone. Nice guy. He is a salesman, though.
Also a sultan.
To share with
Yes.
you
That's
the
what.
future of fitness.
This product, by the way, I want to be clear here, it is not the future of fitness. It's a unique device. There's some things you can do with it, and actually the original device it was made on, it was actually pretty cool. And it's actually got some street cred from like big powerlifters that will use them. But this device in specific, anytime somebody uses the future of fitness as like a moniker, just be skeptical.
Fitness trends are shifting rapidly. People want interactive apps, live streaming content, versatile, easy.
People want home gyms. That's what they want.
And a fun experience. Now our product
Dude's pretty
checks
jacked,
all
though.
those boxes. With hundreds of exercises and only 3 square feet, the future of fitness is
TerraCore!
The TerraCore makes.
All right, so it's basically a platform with a yoga ball, half yoga ball on top. It's unique in that it provides instability of what you're staying on. So think like an earthquake bar, like it like shakes. It's kind of like that, but instead of the bar shaking, you're shaking. It actually came from an idea, which I'm pretty sure was Greg's idea, pretty sweet idea, where they would use these bubble tops on actual benches. So like flat benches, incline benches, GHDs, some other devices, and like pretty well liked, but not well liked enough, I guess, to stay around. So they decided to turn it into a group fitness type product that anybody can use. So on one side, you put it on the ground, you can use it as like benching, like a, you know, instability for push-ups, but on the other side are handles, so you can like lift it and move with it and press it and that kind of thing. It's not loadable.
Does it come with 10 different workouts on VHS?
Not VHS, but yes, it does have a workout guide.
Okay.
Which, anytime something comes with a workout guide, I don't know, I can sometimes be skeptical.
Effective for all fitness levels. It's 28 pounds and 46 inches with a patented dynamic air-filled surface that's comfortable.
It's pretty cool. It is comfortable.
And activates 4 times the muscle tissue. We can
4 times the muscle tissue. I just don't know. 4 times the muscle tissue versus what?
Yeah, sitting.
Yeah. 4 times the muscle tissue of, you know, just sitting on your computer, maybe. By what standard, you know?
That her spine is fully supported and she's super comfortable. We can also lift the TerraCore with overhead press, burpees, and bent over rows. Tony's doing a burpee, which is one of our tribe's favorite exercises.
That dude never does burpees, dude. He looks like a robot doing these. Dude lifts weight. That's what he does. That's why he looks like he does.
Right before he walked out, they probably showed him how to do a burpee.
The squats on the ball, you know, like that's always a unique, that's like the fail videos. It's always somebody doing some squat on an exercise ball.
More muscle tissue than a standard squat. We can also jump on it for agility training and sports performance.
Well, you're using more muscle tissue than a standard squat because you have to balance more, but it's not like you can load it. So like you put a bar on your back. Yeah, if you're doing 400-pound squat on the TerraCore versus not using the TerraCore, you're gonna be using more muscle tissue, but you're not gonna be able to squat 400 pounds, especially safely on the TerraCore. So therefore the muscle tissue, like the activation argument, no, it doesn't work in the real world.
Flip it over, and we have a whole new playground.
Oh yeah.
With handles and sidebars, we can do tons of push.
For group exercise, my mom, super into fitness, sometimes annoys me how she trains because she is fit as all get out, but she loves the group exercise classes. She does body pump. This is a perfect product for body pump type classes. So somebody that wants to do HIIT type workouts, like isn't worried about the weight they're lifting, isn't trying to progressively overload, because you can't progressively overload, but wants a lot of conditioning, the cardio bunnies of the world, like this product, it could work for that.
Movements, while our band bridges keep resistance bands from slipping, sliding, and pinching. The TerraCore provides incredible results. And so one of the things that people really love about our product is the comfort.
That's what I was just going to say. It's comfortable.
They are comfortable.
People actually standing
They are.
on this at work.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, everyone's talking about it standing.
She could have asked anything and he would have said, I do it all the time,
Yeah.
you know? Do you eat your dinner on this? all
Do
the
people
time.
give childbirth on this? Absolutely. It's in fact the #1 recommended Dr. Oz.
Activates 4 times the children.
Yeah.
Be careful. Man, more kids come out. He made a deal. He made a deal. 300 grand, 22.5%.
Ugh.
Lori, from my understanding, she's the QVC gal, as seen on TV gal. So that is a very, very much an as seen on TV product. You know, you box it up, ships flat because it's deflated, comes with an inflator thing. You could throw in some bands, you know, but wait, there's more. You get a free program, an app, all that sort of stuff.
True.
By the way, when did you get a mustache?
After my home gym got built, I don't know, it just started growing, and I haven't been able to beat it back yet.
I
so,
love it. I
yeah.
love it. Can't wait to see Brittany's mustache when she gets a home gym. She's hiding. Sorry, Brittany.
I'm Dan from Missoula,
I know this
Montana.
product.
And I'm Andy from Locust Grove, Georgia. We're the inventors of the Kettle Grip.
All right, the Kettle Grip, it's a good product in that it's very cheap and you can load it up pretty heavy. Their problem, and probably what they were seeking funding for, is there's like 1 million copycats. Like you go on Amazon, Yes for All has one. I feel bad for them though, because like this was actually a unique product and like, you know, was kind of cool. And it's made in the US, made in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Or San Diego.
Full body workouts that build functional strength.
So we tested one of this. I just wanted to see how heavy it could go because they said only use up to like a 50-pound kettlebell. I took a 150-pound York Roundhead and we did like swings and stuff. It was fine. I didn't do swings. 150 pound. It was my buddy.
It was me.
It was not. No, I said buddy, not enemy.
Nearly impossible to travel with and take up valuable floor space. So I began thinking of a way to turn the dumbbells that I already own.
Do you think they got a deal?
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably so, because I mean they are so inexpensive. They are very versatile.
Yep. If you've got dumbbells, you might as well buy a $35 kettle grip.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those where it's like, oh, that's it. It's a nice color too.
And that's when the light bulb went up. I made a rough sketch and I sent it.
Honestly, the kettle grip, this one, like adding a kettlebell to a dumbbell has been around before kettle grip. What they did was they made it cheaper. There's a metal one there's like 2 or 3 metal companies that have been around. They've done it for a while, but they're not as quick. Like this is more like, how can we make this as cheap as possible? And that's what they were able to do.
He was impressed by my talent as an artist. It looked like it was drawn by a 5-year-old, but I could tell what it was supposed to be, and I loved the concept. Kettle Grip is a portable dumbbell adapter that allows you to do all of your favorite kettlebell exercises anywhere you can find a dumbbell. Simply open the Kettle Grip, insert nearly any dumbbell,
Okay.
secure the
No
lower
fat
Nearly
grips.
any
Don't
dumbbell.
use Watsons or Olecos. They do not fit. Trust me.
ready for
But why would you buy Watsons or Olecos and use a $35 kettle grip on it? That's the question.
Kettle Grip workout. Kettle Grip is great for swings.
It is good for that.
Upright rows.
The problem with the swings though is because if you get too heavy of a head, it ends up getting real wide, and instead of doing a normal kettlebell swing, you've got to do like a sumo deadlift kettlebell swing. It just feels kind of awkward. It starts knocking your knees. That's why another company that came out with one of these, J-Flex, they did the J-Bell, you know, and it allowed the dumbbell to sit straight on. That was a cool addition to this kind of idea.
I will say though, I like the quality of the kettle grip
Agreed.
over the quality of the J-Flex.
Agreed. That
the little red plastic ring, man. It's like they pulled it off a milk carton, you know?
J-Flex catching strays over here. It really is like that.
Overhead presses,
Yep.
flexibility,
It does work for this stuff.
and range of motion.
Never done that with it.
And we just put it in, put the dumbbell inside, close the 2
We just
handles,
put it in.
secure the...
What else are you going to do with it? And we just put it in?
Palm on the logo and rock your hand forward. Great job, Robert.
Just easy. Yeah, straightforward. Shoulders
Good.
shrug.
Oh, let's get it, Mark.
How heavy's yours, Cal?
Shrugs.
Andy, I have to tell you, it actually felt better than a kettlebell.
We agree.
Come on.
We agree. It actually felt
Like
better.
you guys use kettlebells.
Why would that feel better than a kettlebell?
It's nothing like the feeling of cheap plastic rubbing.
It actually felt better than a kettlebell. That's not true. He's setting up his purchase, you know, because if he dogged it and then ended up buying it, and it's like, dude, you said it was bad. Why would you buy? Like,
Hey, what's the next dumbbell that you could use? Right now, it's rated to hold up to 55 pounds.
it can hold up way more than that. 150 pounds. I'm telling you.
And where are you manufacturing?
Kettle Grip is 100% made in the USA.
Good for you.
How do you feel about moving it to China, cutting the cost in half, and then still selling it for the same
That's
price?
what's going to happen. Yeah, good for you. I think that is funny. They say good for you, but I guarantee there are very few products that any of them sell that's made in the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he made a deal.
Who do you make a deal with?
Who do you think?
Lori?
Lori,
QVC.
300 grand, 15% stake.
All right.
I would have given him that.
Yeah.
I wish they would have come to me. All right, let's see what's next.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Natalie Holloway, and this is my husband and co-founder, Max Kisleman.
She's wearing a pantsuit jacket, like the blazer, you know what I'm talking about? But the sleeves are short sleeves. I don't know if that's a look. I'm wearing a pocket t-shirt, so maybe it's me. It's just a unique look.
The wacky fashion that came with it.
Oh, maybe that's why she's wearing it.
Leotards, from leg warmers to, you guessed it, wrist and ankle weights.
Mr. Wonderful, I'm sure you remember it like it was just
Is this monkey feet?
All right, are you guys ready? It's that time.
I can't see what's happening, but
They're doing like an
Sounds like
aerobics
you guys
class.
Strong.
probably a lot of tights and short shorts happening.
I'm late for my meeting.
He's wearing ankle weights.
I'm just saying, if ankle weights get a deal, we're going on Shark Tank. We'll come up with something.
Oh my God. Introducing Ball of Bangles, the world's first
Ball of
Stylish.
wearable weights. Adding our weights to your workout will increase heart rate, burn fat, and build muscle. So
All right, so they are weights. Sam, you want to see this?
do.
They're weights,
Yep,
but they're just. I guess these are more stylish.
they are pretty.
You think they're stylish?
I do.
Okay.
Brittany, be honest.
think-
Did you order some?
I did not order any, but I do think they are stylish.
They're more stylish than the other ones. Why? Because they look like a wristlet or something?
They look more modern.
Yeah.
More sleek.
They do.
I could see too. I mean, I don't know what they're made of, but I mean, having bags of sand like
It's true.
hanging on your wrist could probably be pretty uncomfortable.
It's true. It's true.
little less jiggle.
I don't know if bags of iron blocks would be more comfortable. We'll see what they're made
Ball
of.
of Bangles will make you
Ball
sweat
of
in
Bangles. That's a
style.
unique name.
Velcro facing out. And
Oh,
then
they're
you just
Velcroed on.
roll down
Okay.
like this and roll up. Actually, I'm a certified yoga instructor, so basically it's hands-free.
Okay,
I
so
can
people
do
use this for yoga.
all of my
Okay,
poses
that's kind of
without
cool.
having to pick up-
Made a deal. Whoa, 900 grand for 30% stake. 900 grand.
Dang.
For
That's
For two sharks.
That's impressive. I need to think of something that needs to just be made look better. I'm not the target market for that product, but if you're gonna buy an ankle weight, buying one that looks okay. If you're out walking, you know, I could understand people wanting that.
make you want to use it more. It's like we talked about with the home gym.
Totally.
You
Yep.
know,
Aesthetics
you have
matter.
products you like.
Okay.
Hey Sharks, my name is Sarah Apgar.
Fit Fighter.
I'm from
All right.
Baltimore, Maryland.
I've never used these. They were at Gunnar Peterson's gym. Sornex also sells them. It's a cool idea. She'll probably talk about it, but basically they're taking old fire hose, and filling them with like sand or probably lead shot for heavier, and then sealing them off. And you can use them kind of like a sandbag, or I guess you could use like a dumbbell so you're holding it, but it's just kind of lighter weight. Interesting idea.
Fighter. And I invite you to train like a hero, like our nation's bravest, with the most versatile and durable fitness product on the market. The Fit Fighter.
Most durable
Steel
fitness
Hose.
product on the market.
Maybe
That is a
That's a
statement.
claim.
They're probably not more durable than a ductile iron, cast iron weight plate.
I agree with that.
But
Or a barbell, probably even.
these fire hoses have to stand a lot of pressure with all that water that's going through them. So
Recycled steel
yeah, those are actually, they've got Sornex's logo on them. They've got the Sornex ones on there. That's kind of cool.
Brass grommets. The steel hose poses both a
So
free
5
and
pounds,
resistance
35
tool.
pounds.
Ready?
This would be great for grip strength because you're having to, like, you have to grip those hard.
Your golf swing, Robert, or the mayonnaise jar. All that without switching our
Mayonnaise
tools
jar.
and safe for our
That's
floors
good.
and to your
I don't know
children.
how often I would use these. This is a product that would probably just sit on the shelf. They look cool. I mean, if you were using these in place of dumbbells, they can kind of be used like that.
I feel like they feel good to stretch with, you know?
Yeah.
Optional, you can come down, up, and over your head and get a sense for how soft and malleable that is.
Made a deal. She made a deal. These are all making deals. That's cool. I haven't used the product, so I can't comment on it, but looks interesting.
What's up, Sharks? My name is Chris. I'm from Dallas.
This dude, I know this dude is Rob Gronkowski's brother.
Yeah. Growing up in a family of 5 boys, being the shortest meant I had to be the strongest. Anyone that hits
So
the gym-
Gronkowski's brothers, they have a few different like fitness companies. They actually have like a gym equipment company. I think it's called Gronk Fitness or something. But the ice shaker is a pretty cool idea. It's a double-walled, I'm pretty sure it's double-walled, stainless steel shaker bottle instead of like the plastic ones.
I had cabinets full of them. They were all exactly the same. A cheap, plastic, uninsulated bottle that would either leak, break,
Bet they got a
or
deal.
awful
I
after
bet they got
couple
a deal.
months. Introducing the ice shaker. The ice shaker is a double-wall, vacuum-insulated shaker bottle that will hold ice for over 30 hours in a 75-degree room. The insulated bottle does not sweat. And here's my favorite part.
That is nice. The problem for me, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I go through my protein shakes so quick. I'd ask you, Sam, but you don't drink protein shakes. Just kidding. Maybe you do now.
I do.
Now that you have a gym.
I do, but I drink them within 5 minutes.
Oh, I drink them so quick.
Yeah,
So for me,
I'm out.
for that reason, not a huge benefit, but I could see, I'm sure there's an audience that would like it. And it's probably just a more premium
To help
shaker.
demonstrate the product are some people you might recognize. Bros!
Dang. They're not showing him yet.
Gordy, Dan, Rob, and Glenn Gronkowski. Together, we
The
are
Gronk.
Wow.
There's a lot of muscle there. That's a big family. That's a
after good,
genetically
hard pump
blessed
sessions.
family.
Can you imagine how many turkeys you have to cook at Thanksgiving?
Oh my gosh, the amount of gallons of milk they had in their fridge. I bet they had 20 fridges. I feel like I've seen other competitors too for this, but I think this is a great idea.
Dozens of these on the market.
So there's nothing
There's
on the
dozens,
market
he
like
says.
the Classic Pop Top.
Okay, he made a deal with Alex and Mark for 150 grand and 15% stake. That seems like a lower valuation. I feel like they could sell a lot of those. Okay, last one. I know this one very well. I know both these gentlemen.
We are seeking $80,000 for a 10.
Honestly, this rack idea is genius. It is so genius. Before this, there wasn't really a fold-away rack. Like, not fold away, not fold up. They come out with a fold-up rack that uses hydraulics. So it's everything stays together. You don't have to unbolt the pull-up bar. You just put it right up and put it right down.
You can squat, you can bench press, you can do pull-ups. But when not in use, it folds away, taking up just a few inches on your wall. Our designs now allow for
Sick.
real gym equipment to be used in spaces that have never been possible.
The challenge with this is it's going to scare a lot of people. It's technical. It looks complicated.
It's not that technical.
No, you pick
pull
it up,
it down.
you pull it down.
Somebody that's never lifted, free weights can be intimidating. But this isn't any more scary than any other rack. And it's orange. It's not like it doesn't look intimidating. I don't know.
I think it's not going to appeal to a wide enough base of people.
It appeals to a lot of people, sir.
It's a great space saver. I don't think it looks difficult to install, but
It is difficult to install. They have good instructions. Like their instruction manual, they have videos. Like this is a common thing for them to go through. But I will say, I guarantee you they get tons of customer service responses about how do I install this.
You need two friends who know what they're doing.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I'd give you the $80,000 for 20%.
You got a deal.
Nice.
All right, let's go to work.
The deal that launched PRX. This was a big deal for them. They still use this marketing all over. Like having a Shark Tank deal is a big deal.
While you're up there, can we see Kevin do a chin up?
Robert, I don't want to embarrass you.
He didn't even try it.
Thank you guys very much.
Oh, that's pretty good. He didn't even try it. Okay, there's a bunch of Shark Tank videos, a bunch of reactions. Do you like the reaction sort of videos? Let us know in the comments. Are there any of these products you've used that you have experience with? Let us know in the comments. But this has been Coop from Garage and Reviews, and we will see you next time. Peace.